The frequency is spiking.
The volume's redline high. I hear 1,000 voices that never learn to die. They scratch the synapse walls and bleed out from my eyes. This parasitic takeover is the painful, grim surprise. They're ripping up the tracks inside my central core, remapping every exit, locking every door. I'm tied down to the floor while they decide what I adore. They're drilling into bone, demanding something more. The ceiling starts to breathe. I feel the phantom fingers clawing at the sleeve of my own jacket, judging, mocking what I believe. The sanity I fought for, now they're ready to retrieve. The static in my skull is turning into doctrine, a constant commentary fueled by pure toxin. I see the hidden faces pressed against the screen, the pale operators running the machine. They tell me smash the glass, they scream don't touch your kin. They map the full lies buried deep underneath my skin. This is the final war, the siege from deep within. And guess who's losing, boy, the host, where do I begin? Recycling the pain, they're maximizing fear, whispering instructions I am forced to hear. They stack the contradictions until the vision's unclear. My identity's a puppet pulled by what is near. They wired up my nerves with copper and pure fright. Now every single thought is bathed in blinding light. They chew the frontal lobe, they feast throughout the night. 1,000 hungry tenants claiming their birthright. I am the vacant building, my brain is derelict, controlled by phantom hands, my psyche now conflict. I'm not the pilot anymore, I'm just the wreckage left, a hollow shell of fury permanently deaf. Huh. Circuits right, static is allowed, I'm shut down. Trapped inside a neural net where the sickness is crowned. They call it imbalance, a chemical, a simple flaw. But tell me why the whispers break the fundamental laws. This ain't just thinking, this possession, a hostile regime. The voices built a throne room right inside my cerebral stream. They spit the frequency of fear, they mock my attempts to pray. 24/7, 365, there is no escape day. My eyes are burning filters, the world is dripping toxic slow. Every face I see is melting down into the floor below. The mirror shows a stranger stitches where my mouth should be. They rewrote my identity with pure hostility. I see the spiders crawling out the cracks beneath the wood. The air itself is thick with things misunderstood. My peripheral vision's packed with demons on a leash. They're scratching at the barrier, begging for release. I am the landscape for the sowing of this poison seed. They grab my tongue and twist the words I truly intend to speak. The captain of this vessel fled, the runners pulled up high. Now these parasites are driving, staring through my eye. They told me cut the cord, the signal's getting weak. You gotta prove your worth, giving violent directives since the day of their birth. I fight the impulse, but the grip is ironclad and cold, turning simple thoughts to stories left untold. I'm chewing on the mortar, trying to bite out of the shell, but every exit sign just leads me further into hell. I hear the clock tick backward, reversing every truth I knew. The only real world is the nightmare that is coming through. So let the static win, let the synapse start to bleed. I am the monument for the chaos I impede. 32 bars of raw noise, the volume's cranked up past the red. Welcome to the takeover, get out of my